Well, we're gonna make a sous vide. Now, what is sous vide? It's basically an immersion cooker, which you put it in the water and then it heats up the water, and then the water basically makes your meat, and you put your meat, fish, chicken or vegetables, eggs in the zipper. Well, actually the eggs you don't have to put it in the zipper. And that would basically cook your food. Now there's few benefits of making food like this. It's specifically keeping the temperature exactly what it is, what you set it up, and you can make your steaks or the roasts or the fish an exact temperature that you want. So if you want medium rare steaks, you can make it exactly medium rare. So I want to quickly show you how what sous vide is really made of. It's a pretty simple design. It's a pump that is spinning water around, then there is a heater element, and there is a couple of sensors. So one is here, one is down here, and then one is attached to the heating element. And that's pretty much it. There is not much to it. It's very simple. They go for about from, I would say, $80 to 200, 250. There is fancy ones with all sorts of bells and whistles, like Bluetooth and all of that. This one is a simple one, but it does well. It does the job well. How do I put it back together? Alright, let's see. As you can see, I didn't... Okay, it's like this. I figured it out. You just have to wait. Bear with me. Alright. Now we're gonna put it here and get some water. I'm gonna attach it right there. I'm gonna plug it in. Now while water is getting ready, so this is the temperature, current temperature of the water. This one, it's what we're gonna set it up. So I'm gonna set up to 130. So this is temperature. And then I'm gonna set it up for about 24 hours, maybe a little bit more. I don't think it's gonna be more than 24 hours, but I don't want it to run out, so 28 hours. So now when it's almost full, I have to leave some space for the water, for the meat, and I can start it. Let's take it out. Alright, so what it's gonna do is gonna heat the water from 118, which is current water. It's gonna raise it to 130, and when it does, it's gonna be. So let's focus on the meat in the meantime. So this is the frosted sirloin tip, and it's pretty simple. I mean, you could, whatever you done in your roasting, you can do it with sous vide. So I usually tap it dry. Oh man, this is gonna be nice. Nice, look at that, that's amazing. Now what I do is, you can use anything, but what I use a barbecue rub that I sort of made myself from different spices. It works pretty well for us, but some people like it a lot more spicier than this one. Well, you can use the salt, pepper as you wish. You can be pretty generous with this because a lot of it is going to stay in the liquid behind. So I would say like this. Okay. Now, because I'm going to mess it up, I'm just going to clean my hands a little bit. Alright, so we're gonna put it in the bag. I want to be careful when I do this, because if it stays on the outside of your bag, it's gonna circulate in the water. So we don't want that. Now when it's inside, you can put a little bit of olive oil. We love olive oil, so we're gonna put about that much. There is no real hardcore rule, but. And this one is a hickory, basically a smoke flavor. So we like that, so we're gonna put probably more than normal, probably more than suggested, but we like it. So that sound means we are ready to cook. So you can come this way. So I'm gonna take this, gently put it in. And try to keep it as low as possible. Now you could zip this up, but you don't really have to. I usually don't. Then put chopping, and that's it. So now it's cooking. You can put it plastic foil over or a cover, because it's gonna be a little bit of evaporation, but not too much because it's 130 is fairly low. So let me just see. I'm just under the maximum. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna add a little bit water. More water until it's in max. That will be good. I'll take the big cover just to slow the evaporation, and that's it. See you in tomorrow about 20 hours. Okay, it's been 24 hours. Now the meat is done. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna unplug our sous vide. We're gonna take away cover, and this is what we are left with. So we're gonna leave it here. And there is few ways we can finish it up. Some people serve it like this. There is usually involved some sort of finish up. So I saw people doing it with a blowtorch, like just to burn to make the crust. It's very good to put it in the frying pan with butter. It gets really nice. What we prefer to do is just put it in the oven on 450 for about 12 minutes. So this is what we're gonna do. So the first thing I need to grab this, and now I'm gonna just as simple as taking it out and putting it right here. All right. Now I have to rub it, and so it's on 450. Uh-oh, I made a mess. All right. Let's improvise quickly and put it on lower. Rack. And let's not forget the meat. What I'm doing. Alright, it's in, it's not touching anything. So we're gonna change the time on about 12 minutes. Alright, that's all. I'll see you back in 12 minutes. Okay, the meat is done. Finally, everything is done. So we left it for about 12 minutes. I took it out. I left it for about 4 or 5 minutes just to stop, just to cool down a little bit. And now I shall cut it. I'm not sure which side to start. Maybe this one. If you want, you can leave it longer. Oh, look at that. You can leave it longer to cool if you don't want the reds, like a blood-like liquid to be on the plate. But look at this. Let me try this. I can't help myself. Look at this. Wow, it's amazing. Now you can do this. You can put it in the fridge and use it on your sandwiches. You can take it to work. Oh, it's so good. Perfectly done. Perfectly done. I just have to take some time to cut it and serve it. Dinner is served.